This is the age of the multidimensional self.
Hi there, it's Kelly here from Divine Alchemy Healing, and today I thought I'd do a little video on using oracle cards to find energies to release with your pendulum. So I'm going to use a set called the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. It's a fairly new set to me, but it's quite a nice set because it just has the words at the bottom and we can use that. The way I always work, I start off by just clearing my energy, and I'm using a white sage spray by Angelic Celestial Colours. I hope you can see that. You can find all her sprays, which are utterly wonderful, on their website, which is www.angeliccelestialcolours.co.uk. So let's have a look at the cards. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously I'm going to give them a shuffle, and I'm going to set my intention to find 3 cards. And obviously you can use more than 3 cards if you've got time. I'm just going to use 3 cards today. I'm going to hold my intention that I find 3 cards that are going to be good cards that have got energies to release for anyone who's watching, as a nice general card reading. So I'm just going to take a moment. Now, I always connect with Archangel Metatron when I'm doing anything that involves any sort of psychic work at all. So I'm just going to ask Archangel Metatron for 3 good cards that we can use to release some limiting energies and blocks. Sorry about my shuffling. It's gone a bit AWOL today. So let's just find 3 cards. And also, while I'm doing this, sometimes I just let cards come out. Actually, that one has decided to come out, and that's Truth. So with this card, you can see it there, I'm going to release any blocks to being able to either speak our truth or live our truth. Okay, so whatever the card is, whether it's a positive card or one on the shadow side, you can just use it as releasing blocks to if it's a positive card. So let's find another card then. This one seems to want to pop out. So this is recognition and reward. Well, that's a lovely card, isn't it? So that's a positive card. So with that one, I will release any blocks to having recognition and reward. And then let's just find the 3rd card. Oh, that one wants to come. So that is new beginnings. So again, with this, we're going to release any blocks to us resisting new beginnings. All right. So let's just put those cards back in there. And now I'm going to make a statement with the pendulum. Again, I use Archangel Metatron, but if you prefer, you can use your higher self, you can use your unconscious mind, or you can use a personal guide team, or, you know, an ascended master or archangel that you particularly resonate with. But for today, I'm going to do the statement with Archangel Metatron for all of us watching who want to join in. And I'm just going to hold my elbow and balance the pendulum on there. And then this is how I make my statement. I say, thank you, Archangel Metatron, for connecting directly with all of those who want to gain the benefits of releasing these energies today and working directly with us. And then I'm just going to take a breath and take a moment to ground a little bit. So thank you, Archangel Metatron, for releasing all blocks to truth, whether that's living our truth or speaking our truth. All blocks to receiving recognition and reward for work we've already done, perhaps. And all blocks to new beginnings. Thank you, Metatron, for releasing this, for transmuting it, for healing it from us now. I'm just going to let the pendulum continue to spin. I'm what I'm doing here is I'm holding my intention now that I'm releasing all blocks to truth, all blocks to recognition and reward, and all blocks to new beginnings. And one way to do that I like to use is I utilize a visualization of Metatron placing a vortex of light, an anti-clockwise vortex of light around me, spinning out blocks to these energies. So I'm just doing that now, visualizing this anti-clockwise vortex of light, spinning out all blocks to being at one with truth, all blocks to receiving recognition and reward, and all blocks to new beginnings. And another thing I will always do is I will say I am open and willing and ready to release these energies now. And I'm asking with an open heart and an open mind. Thank you, Metatron. Equally, you could say thank you, my higher self, my guide team, my unconscious mind, for releasing this energy now as I welcome in truth in my life, as I welcome in recognition and reward, as I welcome in new beginnings. And as you saw there, my arm did a little bit of a jolt, and that was because as I started to say I'm now ready to receive these energies, the pendulum wanted to move in a different way, in a clockwise manner. So we're now spinning in these energies of truth, recognition and reward and new beginnings. Thank you. I am ready and open to receive these energies. So you're wanting to keep your intention and your focus going as you do any pendulum work. Thank you. I'm ready, open and willing to receive these energies. And then as the pendulum starts to slow down, you'll see in a moment that the pendulum will get into a smaller circle. Now mine never does completely stop. But it definitely gets to a point where I know that work is now done. And once it's getting smaller now, as you can see, once it gets there, I'm going to affirm that I have asked, and so it is. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. So that's just a very simple way to work with oracle cards and the pendulum. I'm sure there's many different ways to work with cards and the pendulum, but this is what Divine Spirit gave me as a nice way to work, that's slightly different perhaps from using charts or just making commands. If you like this content, please do give us a subscribe and a like. And if you're interested in our books, you can go to our website www.divinealchemyhealing.co.uk, where we have a special offer on our book bundle at the moment, which is an introductory offer because we've only just released our second book. So we've got the Divine Alchemy Healing Pendulum Workbook is our first book, and that's got everything in it that you need as a beginner and also for people that are already using pendulums. And then we've got our advanced workbook, which goes hand in hand with our first workbook. The charts in there work with the charts that are already in the first book. So go and take a look, and if you've got any questions or anything like that, or you'd like to see a video on a certain subject to do with pendulums, do drop us a comment. And thank you very much for watching, and thank you for being, as Frog would say if he was here, and sending you love and light. Take care. Bye bye.